The Demon in the Dark. It was an eerily stormy night, and I was home alone. I'd always been a little thrill seeker, and the thought of being alone in the dark during a storm excited me. But as the night went on, I began to feel a sense of unease that I couldn't quite explain. I heard strange noises from outside, like branches scratching against the windows, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I tried to shake it off and convince myself that it was just my imagination, but the feeling only grew stronger. I heard strange noises inside the house, like whispering and shuffling, as if someone were walking around the house. I couldn't get rid of the feeling that someone was watching me. I decided to investigate, and as I crept through the house, I saw something that chilled me to the bone. In the darkness, I saw a figure standing at the end of the hallway. It was tall and menacing, with glowing red eyes that seemed to pierce my soul. But unfortunately, its body was shrouded in shadows, making it impossible to make out any details. I froze, unable to move or even scream. The figure began to move towards me, and as it did, I could see that it was not human. Instead, it was some sort of demon with twisted horns and razor-sharp claws. Its skin was a dark black as if it were made of shadows. It had a long tail, which was whipping back and forth, and it was leaving a trail of black smoke behind. I was paralyzed with fear, and the demon was getting closer and closer. Although I could not move, I knew I had to act. I tried to remember any prayers or incantations that might protect me from the demon, but my mind was blank with fear. Just as the demon was about to reach me, I closed my eyes and wished for it to be gone. And to my surprise, it worked. When I opened my eyes again, the demon was gone. But the feeling of unease stayed with me, and I knew that the demon in the dark would always be watching, waiting for me to let my guard down. I couldn't get rid of the feeling that the demon was still there, lurking in the shadows, waiting for me to make a mistake. I was too scared to sleep, so I spent the rest of the night with the lights on, and my eyes fixed on the darkness, expecting the demon to return at any moment. The next day, I told my friends and family about the demon, but they didn't believe me. They thought I was imagining things or maybe too stressed out. But I knew what I saw, and I knew that the demon was real. I tried to research the demon, I read books and articles and even talked with a priest and a paranormal investigator, but no one could explain what I saw correctly. From that day on, I never felt safe in the dark again. The memory of the demon's glowing red eyes haunted me, and I knew it would always be there, lurking in the shadows, waiting for its chance to strike. I started to notice strange occurrences in my house, doors that open and close on their own, shadows moving in the corners of my eyes. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore, so I moved to another place, but the feeling of being watched never left me. I still have nightmares about the demon in the dark, and I know it will always be a part of me, a constant reminder of the terror I experienced that stormy night. I couldn't sleep at night, always looking over my shoulder, expecting to see the demon standing there. I tried to keep my mind occupied during the day, but my thoughts always seemed to drift back to that night. The sense of dread that seemed to follow me everywhere I went was something I was unable to get rid of. I started to develop paranoia. I put security cameras all around my new house and checked them all the time to ensure the demon wasn't there. I barely slept, afraid to close my eyes and let my guard down. I lost weight, my hair turned gray, and my friends and family started to worry about my well-being. I couldn't take it anymore. I knew I had to do something to get rid of the demon once and for all. So I started looking for a way to banish it. I talked to occultists, researched ancient texts, and even went to a shaman. After many months of searching, I finally found a way to banish the demon. I got ready by drawing a protective circle on the floor, lighting candles and incense, and saying the spell that would send the demon back to the abyss. I felt a surge of power as I finished the chant and knew it was working. The demon appeared before me, its eyes were blazing with fury, but it couldn't cross the circle of protection. Instead, it let out a deafening roar, and then the demon sucked it back into the shadows from where it came. I felt a sense of relief wash over me, and I slept peacefully for the first time in months. I thought my nightmare was finally over, but I did not so easily defeat the demon. The demon still haunts me to this day. I still have nightmares and can still feel its presence sometimes. I know it will always be there, waiting for me to let down my guard, waiting for its chance to strike again. I know it's just a matter of time before the demon returns, but I'll be ready for it. I'll never let my guard down again, and I'll never let the demon in the dark win. Thanks for watching! Subscribe or like if you want more content like this. Leave a comment with any suggestions.